Hey, you guys, hope you are all fantastic, awesome, and suitably fabulous. Welcome to the Coffee Run Live, where it is episode number 338. Just coming to you from my other lounge room, sitting. Check out the view in here today. I needed some different movement, needed some different space so I can see all the way out there. And out there, it's just like, bliss. It's a little bit of a different scenery, which I really needed this morning. So what I wanted to just chat with you about is some stuff that's just some common conversations that I've had with people and some hey come and some things that have been said to me about how people are feeling and what they've noticed and some things that you could do. So one of the things that's been really apparent is that January has gone over. I've been and gone and done in the blink of an eye. It's been really quite ridiculous, actually. And I guess one of the things with that is that we can, I don't know about you, but I know for me, I had many things that I was like, right, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. I had heaps of things on the boil for January. And it's been a little, like I've got heaps of things done, but it's not kind of as much as what I thought that I would have. It's really interesting, I think with all the things that are going on in the world at the moment, and there's a bit of a collective, seems to be a bit of a collective feeling of things being a bit sluggish, people seemingly being a bit overwhelmed and stuff like that. So one of the things that I think is really helpful to do is to, go and build out a plan. So the plan, there's a couple of things that I would do for this. So number one is, hi Tani, is go and do a planner whereby you know what you're working towards over the next 90 days, work out what you're doing in the next 30 days, and then break that down into really easily manageable bite-sized chunks. Hey Ash. And I think that's one thing that really helps. But the other thing that I guess that a lot of people have said to me, particularly when it comes to, what they do, when they do it, how they do it, like from a marketing perspective, is it because there is so much going on, there's so much we're dealing with. We've got kids going back to school this week. We've obviously had there's been lots of trauma this year with the bushfires. Kobe Bryant's just died, so there's lots of things that have created a bit of, angst and I don't know, it's not like it's put things in flux, but I think a lot of people aren't feeling as clear and as, focused as what they possibly could have been or how they would normally feel. So I think the planner is really helpful, but the other thing that you want to do is have a bit of a safety net in place from a content marketing perspective, right? Something where you don't have to think too much. So you go, all right, so what's going on right now for my people? What's the problem? What's the solution? What can I do? How can I help them just to step forward and take 3 steps forward or 1 step forward? How can I inspire and motivate them to do just one thing? Because it's not just in the business world, this overwhelm and kind of wading through quicksand thing seems to be, people seem to be experiencing this across all sorts of different industries and things like that. So it's not just business to business, it can be business to consumer, it can be people selling stuff, any kinds of things. It can feel, it sort of feels like we're in a bit of a holding pattern, I suppose. So it's really important from your visibility efforts that you've still got stuff going up even when you're not really feeling it. So one of the things that I've created that you can access for free is the visible content map and the training. So what that does is it gives you a plan, essentially teaches you how to build out a marketing plan, a content plan for the next 12 months. And within that, it creates, for me, what I think is really powerful about this is it creates a bit of a safety net. So you don't have to sit there and think, okay, so I'm feeling uninspired today. What the fuck am I going to talk about? You can just go over to the map and go, all right, it's month 1, week 4. I'm supposed to be talking about confidence this week, or I'm supposed to be talking about self-sabotage, or I'm supposed to be talking about healthy eating and loading up your kids' lunch boxes with whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. So what I depending on what you do, obviously, is what you'll talk about. So I think that's one of the best ways that you can create a safety net, because what I was journaling about today is how I want to feel and how I know you guys want to feel. We want to feel creative. We want to feel aligned. We want to feel empowered and excited and in love, really, with what it is that we're doing, what we're creating. We want to feel jazzed about it, because when we feel that for our own stuff, that is the thing that then sort of feeds through our content. It feeds through our ideas. It helps us to feel more creative and sparkly and alive. And that's the thing that's going to make you more magnetic. But sometimes we've got to do the functional things before we can get into the creative things. So do the functional to be able to create the space for the creativity to flow. So that's my piece of advice for you today. Now, what I've got going on, I'm going to put this up after, because I haven't got the link and I'm in a different room today. I want to make the visible content map. You can opt in for it, and I can send it to you for free, and you can just print off your own copy. I've also decided, I found actually just sitting in here, there's a box of 50 of my big content maps that I'm going to be putting out for half price with free postage in Australia. So $25, they're yours. Don't do it yet on my website because I haven't got them ready. But they're dry erasable. You can use them. They're perpetual. And they're really fucking pretty. Hey, Shannon. So I'll let you know when that's ready to go up. So there'll be half price though. So instead of $50, it's $25 free postage around Australia. Then I'm also going to do the book bundle, I think, as well. So the visible book bundle and the content map, which is normally $70. I think I'm doing that for $40. So I will let you know those links later on. Get on it. Once they're gone, they're gone. And that will help you to create a bit of a safety net. The book will give you some structure, some really easy, it's almost like a workshop in a book is the way that the reviews have come through and what people have experienced. It was a runner-up in the Australian Business Book of the Year in the marketing category. So that's pretty exciting. So I will, I'll post some links a little bit later on today for you to jump on all over that. The thing that you can do, though, right now for absolutely free is go to my website. You'll see the visible content map. There's a big black banner. You can download that for free right now. You don't need to wait for me to give you the link. My website is www.nicolamoras.com.au. All right, my friends. Short, sharp, and shiny one for today. Get into all of that. Create some structure so that you can get rid of the overwhelm and then create the space for all of that creativity to come through, so that when you are feeling really aligned and excited about what you're doing, it will all just sort of snowball and flow on from there on out. All right, team, have a really beautiful, amazing, and fantastic day. Get out there, go kick some ass, have a whole ton of fun doing it, and remember, the world is ready for your brand of awesomeness. I'll see you tomorrow.